Okay, so I ordered this package, and I think it's time for an unboxing video. So, let's just. It's making some weird noises. I wonder if there's a live thing. It's just what I wanted. A little ball of cute fluffiness. Wow! It's amazing. Wow, you're so cute. I ordered a ball of fluff and Amazon delivered. This is May. Here we are testing a thing where if you put tape in a box, the cat will enter, and as you can see, that is what happened. This is exactly 1 month since I adopted May, and I'm doing a little anniversary video. Look at a little cute little baby. He doesn't know what to do now that he's got in the box. Where do you go from here? Hi, and welcome to Hoarders. All of these cardboard boxes. This one used to be the thing you saw in the first video with May. There's going to be no May for this. I am instead making a video, I guess it's a kind of make video, using all of this. This is all of the cardboard boxes, which I had set up for different purposes. This was meant to be his bed. It was meant to be a place where he could hide when he was scared, all that shit. But using this cardboard, some pillows, and this, I'm going to make a bigger and better version of this. Hopefully. Let's see what happens. I immediately jump in. I rip off parts of the exterior and remove the unnecessary tape. It was quite a while, and this is spit up. That is going to come useful later for structural support and the like. I then make sure that the boxes are secured by taping them up. As you can see here, this is me smiling with my knife. I maniacally stab it into the box, which I later regret because it looks bad, but it was worth it. Those holes in the side are used for me to be able to look in. So then I clean out all of the trash inside, and now it's time for me to decide which box I want to use. This one used to be the entryway into this area. Now I'm going to make it into the entryway, but make it more structurally sound by turning it into a box, rather than leaving it open like that, and then cutting holes and the like in the side. So, yeah, that's what I do. Tape it up, and make sure that there's nothing problematic in there, just tapey, and boom. Then I start to try and stab, and then we come back. I have got myself a Coke, which I freeze, which changes the taste quite a bit and makes it rather nice. It's now a slushie. So I'm cutting holes in the side for May to be able to enter through, and then I'm going to be cutting holes on the roof for me to be able to see in from. Taking more sugar because you need a lot of sugar. Now it's time for me to cut the sides in the roof. There I am. Chop, chop, chop. You cut through like so, and that's that I can see where May is if he's in there. I decided that hole isn't big enough, so then it's time to cut another one. Stabby, stabby. So there, that's it. Now I just need to cut a hole on the other side. But first to deal with certain problems of the flaps and the like. But eventually, there we go. Rip that shit out, and boom. Now to attach it. As you can see, and then we do that. As I find the tape, I really need to find a way to. I need to work out a way to see where tape is without having to look all the way around. Like a way to make sure that I know where it is, but there we go. I'm taping it all up, nice and taped. Nice sip of Coke, and then I'm attaching that as a side for May to be able to get in. I'm adding a ramp before I realize that actually he's a cat and he could just jump in. So I'm just going to add a pillow in there and attach it, and it'll be separate from the main compound, and May can just hop in there as a kind of sleeping spot if he wants to sleep in somewhere like that. So once that's all taped up, time to put in the pillow, kick it, and then decide to make it a bit nicer. Now it's time for the next part. I'm going to add that. I'm going to remove the unnecessary tape. I have to cut a bit off because it was connected to necessary tape. That's my Coca-Cola problems. Then I decide to add on the roof. Back on, more tape. More tape. I use quite a bit of tape. Then I mess it up and I feel sad and I try to fix it and that just makes it worse and I feel sad and then I tape it up and I still feel sad. It hurts, but less. So then we do that and boom, it's beautiful. Now I grab the cardboard that I didn't use for structural integrity, cut a bit off, then use it as support beams for the roof. Because previously May would just jump onto here and destroy it. Of course, it wouldn't be very good if it weren't taped, so taping I must do. First finding the tape, then using the tape. So then I continue on with that. I rip off this part because that's not useful. I don't like it. And now it's time to use that for some structural integrity as well. Chop, chop, chop. So, with that done, I tape it in, having to make a few adjustments because this ain't mathematical, I'm just vaguely guessing with my knife, stabby stabby and hoping something works, as you do, you know? So, there we go, and after a few adjustments, it's fixed. And some more sugar is needed. Then I tape it on, but first I have to make a hole for May to get through. So that's what I then proceed to do. Stabby, stabby. Takes a while. It's kind of hard on a carpet because you don't want to break the carpet. And fuck it. So, and then I move on, attach the house, as you do, tapey tapey. Tape that. And have to move around a bit. Chop the tape. And then tape it, grab some more tape, the like, some more sugar, as we all need a lot of sugar. Need to add some more tape there, and then that's me deciding what box I should use next. I decide to attach that box on, and the lid on it keeps on falling off, so I decide to attach cardboard pieces to it, so that it won't fall as much. The cardboard will prevent it from falling. Some rather weird taping proceeds as I try and get the tape, and there we go, some more tape. Boom. And as that happens, you can notice the roof sagging. Then I get the blankets which meant to go on it, give up unfolding it, and just chuck it on the roof, at which point the roof collapses. I take a sip of cola and proceed to add another piece to it, so that it can be more structurally sound. It's not really structurally sound, but so that the roof won't fall in. I suppose that's structurally sound. Then I add on the blanket overhead to make sure that it all looks good. And I now have to cut a bigger hole in the side so that May can walk through instead of having to just poke his head through and look at the interior and go like, I wish, yeah. So, and then making sure that the tape is all still good, I fix up a bit because in cutting, I accidentally weakened the taping. Then I move on, more tape, a lot more tape all the way around. There's a lot of tape. Much tape was used in the making of this. We then cut to a bit later. Afterwards, I fix it up a bit more. I'm rather maniacally happy with my stabby stick. Then it's time to make sure that everything works. I decided to tape it on the other side. I decided to tape the cardboard on the other side as well to make it stronger and so that it won't bend as much. Now it's time to try my best to fold it, and boom, it looks beautiful. Now to use this box. This was originally his bed, as I have stated, and I want to keep a similar kind of thing. I want to have some area for him to rest in, as well as the other box, which I have. I have many boxes for him to sleep in. It's good to have choices. Very many choices. So we continue onwards, yada yada, and eventually, if this will... Yeah, I do a lot of tape. This may be boring for you, but trust me, it was more boring for me. So the idea is that May can be able to get up onto the roof part as well by jumping up from the box. There, he can also get in from the other area as well, but options, as I said. So pillows, then chuck in the bedding, and boom, it's done. This is me deciding whether or not I should use the Amazon box, and if I were, then where it would go. I can't think of a place to use it. I tried maybe if it were down here, and that wouldn't work, so I throw it away. Now it's time for the little house tour. Look at that, wow! So, yeah, he can go in here, and wow, in here, and boom, wow, in there. And then, his bed, his nice little bed, it's got a little pillow, then in here, and he can then walk along there, and then we continue in here, and it's especially dark in there, because that's pretty good. And then you can lift up the flap, and boom, light! It's magical! Wow! I've got May, and I'm just gonna put him here, and see his reaction. Hey little boy, you wanna maybe explore a bit? Maybe show... No, please don't jump up there. Yeah, this... Wow! Look at what you've got in here. It's so cool, right? Maybe you wanna explore a bit? Maybe... No, don't go towards the camera. Okay, if you're gonna go towards the camera, go here. Yeah, there we go. And now, can you go over here? Hey, mate. May? 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 Hey, May? May? Okay, yeah, I call this a resounding success. Oh, he's coming out. He's coming. What? Sniff, sniff. Oh, yes, that smells like cardboard. Don't jump on there, May, please. I don't think that I've made it strong enough for a cat. Please don't jump on there, May. Oh, God, no. May, whatever you do, don't climb. Oh, no. I'm gonna have to do this all over again. No, just remove that and that. Well, that's the end of the video. May, what do you think of this? Yeah, that was his way of saying I really like it. So, thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and press that bell for more notifications. And he's off.